Up here is what is called a Jiggy. Hey, it's me, Mr. Jiggy. Now go and find a picture with a piece missing. This is the banjo dance. It's unfortunately done away in Banjo-Tooie, but we get to enjoy 100 puzzle pieces of this beautiful dance. Hello everyone and welcome to a new Let's Play. Today I'm going to be trying out a different way of doing my recording sessions, where I'm actually live feeding two different formats. You have my camera being recorded separately from my gameplay. And this is so that I can be a bit more creative with how I edit my videos. If something with like my facial expressions were to change and I want it to be a bit more intense there, then I can actually like zoom in just the camera. If I wanted to like really focus on something in the game, then I can easily just swap the gameplay footage in and it will already be synchronized. This is something that I'm trying to do as a way of expanding my skills and trying something different. Today, we're going to be playing perhaps the best video game that has ever come out in existence. Banjo-Kazooie. Let's begin. What is... What is this? Can it be? Can it truly be? That's right! It's Banjo-Kazooie! Little Tooty! Mumbo Jumbo. Hello guys, welcome to the first episode of Banjo-Kazooie. This is perhaps my favorite childhood game when I was growing up. I didn't even own this game as a kid. We had to rent it and it was awful because in the days of rentals, it was hard to even get the best games. Secondly, I never beat this as a kid. It wasn't until it came out on the Xbox that I was able to actually complete Banjo-Kazooie for the first time on my own. Prior to that, I had seen lots of other people play this game. And now that we're in basically year 5 of my own Let's Play channel, I decided it was time to bring out the big guns. Which is to say, my favorite game of all time. This is probably more favorited by me than Super Mario, than Smash Bros, than any other game I've done on my channel thus far. I'm really excited to get started, so why don't we just do just that now? Here we are. Listen to that. Also, this is a completed file. Not a completed file. A test file. We have Banjo in the kitchen. And I have the empty. This test file was for me to figure out my current setup that we're on, where my camera is being recorded separately from gameplay footage to see how that becomes a sort of diverse, dynamic piece. We're going to go with the classic Banjo playing the Game Boy. It was a dark and stormy night. Day. In the mountain of the witch's lair, up the spiraling staircase, beyond the mysterious door, lies ding pop by the bench. Who's the nicest looking wench? Why, it's Grunty any day. She really takes my breath away. Yes, you're right. I'm rather proud. My looks stand me out from the crowd. That they do, Gruntilda. But there is this girl. What? You mean this cannot be? There's no one prettier than me. Why, it's Tooty, young and small. She's the prettiest girl of all. No, you must be mad. Nicer beauty can't be had. Unfortunately, I think you'll find it's Tooty. She's cute and kind. Well, we'll see about that. Gotta keep my throat all nice and hydrated, especially after those long cackles. Oh, hi there, Tooty. What are you going to do today? Oh, when my big lazy brother wakes up, we're going on an adventure. Do 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 do. Wake up! I want to go on an adventure too. If Tooty thinks she's fairer than me, I'll steal her looks, and ugly she'll be. Oh, is that your brother? Where, Mr. Mole? I can't see him. Up in the sky. Gee, Mole, do bears fly? I don't think so. Who is that? Come to me, my little pretty. You'll soon be ugly. What a pity. Let me go, you ugly old hag. Do, do, do. Don't scratch and bite, my little bear. You'll soon need bigger underwear. Oh no, she's got her. Somebody, help. Banjo, wake up now. Yawn, what do you want, Kazooie? Let's get outside. There's trouble. I love the audio of this game. Bottles' voice is too slow to go with Mickey. Listen up, I'm Bottles, the short-sighted mole. I'm Banjo, and this is my buddy Kazooie. Sure is a strange-looking buddy, Banjo. Can it talk? Better than you can, Goggle Boy. What was all that noise about? Where's my sister Tooty? The ugly witch Gruntilda swooped down out of the sky and grabbed her. Calm down, Geeky. We'll get her back. Where did she go? She flew up to a mountain lair. It's really dangerous, so you'll probably need some training before you go up there. Press A if you want me to teach you some basic moves, or press B if you think you're already good enough. This is very interesting. This is one of few games where you could skip the tutorial. Press A to learn my moves, or B to start right away. Because of the nature of this game, I'm so used to playing another game, which may be coming to the channel, that the bottom button I'm so used to being the basic A button, not B. So basically what that did is allow me to just get access to all the basic moves. I will showcase where all the molehills are and what they are basically used for. This particular one is used for camera control, how to zoom out, how to zoom in. Mr. Carrot's getting a little bit too close. And using the R button, you can use that to focus the camera behind you. This is actually a tool that I constantly forget about, this R button one. This one is our jumps. He's going to teach us how to jump normally, how to do the flutter flap, but more importantly, how to do a backflip. I'm an extra honeycomb piece. Collect 6 of us to increase your energy bar. This one teaches us how to climb, which is important for this tree here. So, as long as if you have the climb and regular jumps, you'll be able to make that. In addition, we do have this over here. I'll get into where we learned the rat-a-tap rap move in just a minute. I was trying to get that. Yikes, this is also really loud in my ear. Let's decrease my ear volume. There. I don't need the music blasting in my ear. But so far I'm liking this setup, and now I'm not being like hunkered down by a large headset. Now if we do an extra jump into the waterfall, we get a waterfall secret. Look out for me! I'm an extra life! Yes, Banjo-Kazooie is one of the few games that's still utilizing... Oh, and I am sorry guys. That molehill over there is actually swimming, not climbing. This molehill is climbing. I was about to introduce it as swimming because the honeycomb piece is visible from that molehill. So far we're doing really well. This molehill over here is going to teach us the Beak Buster, which is crouching with the ZL button and B. This move is rather important for a multiple of tools, including breaking these blocks. But it also presses switches down that are located on walls, and that is an important feat. Up here, this is the combat room, where it will teach you the bear claws, the roll, and the rat-a-tap rap. Now, the first move here is actually really useless, and they do away with it later on. In Banjo-Tooie, actually, because they replace the bear claws with just an on-the-ground rat-a-tap rap. We got ourselves all 6 of the honeycombs that are located here on Spiral Mountain. It is time for us to ascend the central peak to come across Bottles the Mole. So you're ready to tackle the witch now?
We sure are. Show us the way, Bottle Boy.
Cross the bridge to enter Gruntilda's lair. Look out for me inside. Good luck. And as you start to cross over the bridge, you get this. Grant Kirkhope, the musical genius, has developed a way to transition music from one theme to another mid-area.
Fine contraption, so I'm told, will make me young and Tooty old.
Let me go, you fat hag! My brother will come and kick your butt!
Rescue you, he will not dare. There's many dangers in my lair. Hurry, Clungo, push that switch. I'm tired of being an ugly witch.
Yes, Mistress Grunty. Power is on.
Banjo, help! There he is! The fun begins. My tricks and traps. We'll see who wins.
Up here is what is called a Jiggy.
Hey, it's me, Mr. Jiggy. Now go and find a picture with a piece missing.
This is the Banjo Dance. It's unfortunately done away in Banjo-Tooie, but we get to enjoy 100 puzzle pieces of this beautiful dance. Well, maybe not 100 even, because there are some Jiggies we collect where we don't get to dance. Oh. To enter the world shown on the picture, you must fill in the missing spaces with the jigsaw pieces.
We've got the first jigsaw piece, Goggle Boy.
Great! To fill in the missing spaces on a picture, press A. If you don't want to use any jigsaw pieces, press B to leave. Well, we are going to use our first jigsaw piece. That's it! The picture's complete, and the door to Mumbo's Mountain is open.
That was such an easy fit. The others may just test your wit.
God, I love her laugh. Welcome to Mumbo's Mountain, World 1 of Gruntilda's Lair. There are 3 moves to learn, and we have to find Mumbo's hut to use it. What we're going to start with actually is getting a move by following this path up here. I do have a method of completing this world. So I do certain things in certain orders. And this particular one we're going to do in this order. First, I call this the Beak Buster. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought ZB was it. Jump in the air, then press Z to send Kazooie slamming down into the floor.
But I don't like the sound of that, Banjo.
Get used to it, Nest Girl. You'll be using it a lot. If I ever do play Banjo-Tooie, I'm a note. 1 of 100 in each world. Collect us to open the note doors. If I ever do play Banjo-Tooie, I'm gonna voice a gripe I have about the Beak Buster and a new move that's in Banjo-Tooie. And it's a personal gripe, but one that is unfortunate. Here's the move. We are able to destroy these huts now. We're able to collect all of these notes. Now, I am playing the Nintendo 64 online version of Banjo-Kazooie, which means that if I die, I have to actually recollect every note that I've collected in the world. In the Xbox 360 and Xbox One Rare Replay versions of this game, they've actually built or reprogrammed it where the notes are permanent collectibles, which is amazing, but I wanted to re-experience Banjo-Kazooie the way I played it as a kid, and I never did get to enjoy the anger and the disaster that came with it. When you're ready to leave this world, return to the start area and stand on the exit pad. The exit pad is also the entrance pad.
Me, Mumbo token, used for Mumbo magic.
We're gonna collect this Jiggy as well. And what I'm going to do is actually do something that I don't do. I'm going to I'm gonna try to collect as many notes from this mountainside as I can. Things are a bit slippery, huh? Find me and I'll teach you how to get up steep slopes. Well, that's very helpful, Bottles. I don't know why that wasn't in the tutorial area. I think it's because they really wanted you to get into the world with basic moves. That's why they don't teach you all 3 of these moves that you learn in World 1 until World 1. Okay. No, I was so close. There we go. Okay. Now, I think there is just one last slope to jump to. I am also doing this as a means of just breaking up the way that I play games, trying different ways of doing things. Because at one point I want to replay this game in a one-off, let's go from beginning to end speedrun stream. So that's why I'm kind of doing goofy things this time around, to see what I can learn and do. For example, I normally would not swim to get these notes. There's actually another way you can collect these 6 notes from under the water without utilizing the swim mechanic. Now, it should be noted that I believe you can, yes, hold the R button and you can quick turn. Be careful of your air meter. In this game, you do have an air meter that measures how long under the water you can be.
Go away! Leave my honeycombs alone.
We have a sort of pseudo-boss here in the form of Conga the gorilla. There we go. Conga the gorilla has 3 battle phases. That was one of them. Use Conga's oranges to hit the orange switches on the ground. You cannot slam but them, they are specific. Conga battle number 2 is stealing Conga's orange from the tree and bringing it over to Chimpy. Ooh, Chimpy like Conga's orange. Chimpy help Fat Bear and Bird. I'm not that fat. So mean. Banjo gets that a lot, actually, because apparently he's a fat bear. But I mean, look at that. Does that... Actually, I've never noticed. The game does not render Banjo's necklace at such a zoomed out position. That's hilarious. Time for the buzzer to learn the ancient way of the egg.
I'm listening, Beetle Breath.
Hold C, then press the top C button to shoot an egg out of your mouth.
Hey, that sounds cool. Anything else?
Sure. Press the bottom C button instead, and you can shoot them out from behind.
Sheesh, sounds painful. I wish I'd never asked.
Bird Brain can carry 100 eggs in her backpack. Oh, and you can also use the control stick to aim while you are crouching. Exciting, huh? Now you've learned to use the eggs. Here's 50 to practice with. Now, before we do Conga Battle number 3, I want to come this way. And this is why I want to get the ground pound button attack first. This is a witch switch. you use the Beak Buster move on it, and something in Gruntilda's lair changes, usually and all the time, involving the appearance of a Jiggy. It is the overworld Jiggy and how I get more from Gruntilda's lair. Now we're going to face off against Conga. Now I don't have the Nintendo 64 controller, so I don't have the beautiful luxury that comes with an Up-C, unfortunately. Ugh, baby Conga, me give prize. And right there we have another Jiggy. Da-da-da-da. Okay, so now we are done down here. We want to make our way over here to this stairwell. I'm assuming there's stairs, actually, because they're flat surface, but for all I know, they could just be sticks. Yippee! You've collected enough notes to break the first spell door. Now, we don't need the move that he's going to teach us up here to get up here, but it is helpful. And at the end, we have another Jinjo. Now, let's get down here. We've hit 4 Mumbo Jumbos. And right over here, we have our last Mumbo's Mountain move. The Talon Trot will let Kazooie tackle steep slopes with ease. That sounds useful. How does she do it? Hold C, then press the left C button. Continue to hold Z while moving Kazooie around with the control stick. Go practice. Whoa, Banjo, there's nothing more I can teach you here on this world. So, Talon Trot is probably one of Banjo's most famous moves. And it's not even a Banjo move, it's a Kazooie move. It allows us to walk on slopes, a move that not every 3D platform character gets the luxury of doing. In fact, I think Banjo and Kazooie are one of the only protagonist heroes that can walk on steep slopes. Now, obviously, if the slope is steep enough, then the Talon Trot is of no use. But that is a conversation for another time. Okay, next. We want to go towards this. This is a termite's hive. And what we want to do is go inside of it.
Hey, ugly! No bears allowed in Ticker's Tower.
And we collect our last. Apparently, you are able to climb the Ticker's Tower without the need of using Mumbo Jumbo's transformation. I have no idea how to do that. It is something that even today I've never learned how to do. It's a speedrunner trick because you can skip the transformation. But we're not speedrunners. Now, we are going to go visit the crazy man. Hello? We're just gonna... Hello. Me, Mumbo, best shaman in all game. Can help Banjo and Filthy Feathered One.
Watch it, hot boy.
Mumbo's magic token hidden by witch. Find tokens, and Mumbo help you. Ah, Banjo has plenty tokens. Stand on skull and press B to see mighty Mumbo magic. So basically what he's suggesting is that I trust that he is decent enough at magic. But if it only takes 5 tokens, it can't be that good. I was right! I'm a bug! Mumbo's magic free to change back. You come when ready. Termite bit small, but not bad for first spell. Mumbo practice needed. See, like, he's not even practiced. But he's the best shaman. Then again, he is the only shaman in the game. So is it really false advertising if he's the best shaman when he's the only shaman? Food for thought. So what makes the termite unique and useful?
Hey, where did you get those shorts? I want them.
Is that you can actually walk on steeper slopes as the termite. The Talon Trot is not strong enough to let us climb. This termite's just saying how the music notes are his. Again, if your speedrunners have learned to climb this on a 1-frame jump with the Talon Trot. And I have no idea how they do it. Right up here, we've reached the top. I do want as many lives as I can muster. And right up here, we have our last Jiggy. Being the termite, you do not take fall damage. And right over here is our second honeycomb piece. So we're gonna just scuttle our way back to the entrance. Scuttle, scuttle. Just Grunty's magic stops you from taking the notes off the world, but the 100 you just collected counts as your best note score. Try to get 100 on each world, as they are needed to open the note doors. So, we don't know what that means yet, but we do have a Jiggy up here. And as the world opens, enemies will start coming out of the worlds and wander Gruntilda's lair. Mumbo magic get weak. Animal turn back, or magic go. Magic all gone. Must go back to bear and bird now.
When you open a world door, baddies escape and roam once more.
And that is going to be it, guys. If we go to view totals and go to Mumbo's Mountain, we were only in there for just under 15 minutes, clearing Mumbo's Mountain completely. In this game, there is only the 3 collectibles to worry about: music notes, Jiggies, and extra honeycombs. Obviously, every world will have 5 Jinjos, but that does accumulate to 1 Jiggy. There's also bottle moves that we'll find, but it doesn't give us a collectible there. And yeah. So as we progress, we are going to spend more and more time in this game. Next time, we are going to actually go up this passage here to continue the game. I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next episode. Later!